Hi guys, welcome back to my small workshop. Hope you're all doing okay. In today's video I'm going to be making, in fact I've already made it but I forgot to do an intro before I started, so I'm doing it now. I'm going to be making a simple cat food dispenser to go in my kitchen. So if you want to see what I came up with, then stick around. Oh, and before I start, anyone that's watching this video that hasn't yet subscribed to the channel, I want you to go smash that subscribe button and the bell icon and you'll be notified every time I upload a video. So what you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button. Right, so the first thing I did was to chop the pieces down into more manageable sizes, and I basically used my circular saw to do that. Then I used a miter saw to chop the pieces down to length. So with the pieces cut down to length on the miter saw, I then went across to the table saw and continued cutting the pieces down to the right width. So I've decided it would look better if I mitered the rear corners to hide the edge grain on the MDF. So I take the side pieces and cut a 45-degree angle on one side. Then I take the back piece and cut a 45 on both sides, and that way I can join the corners together and cover up the end grain. So the front panel is going to be removable in order to fill it up, so I'm routing out a groove for the front panel to slide in and out of, and I'm using my trim router for that, and I do it in two passes because my router bits aren't wide enough to do it in one. Then I can cut the bottom piece down to size, and the last thing I need to do is chop the front panel down to size. Then I can round off any edges that need rounding over just to make it look a bit nicer. So when I routed the slots on the side pieces, I left the ends round, and now I'm rounding over the bottom on the front panel and you'll see that once that's done, the two pieces slot together nicely. Then I can start gluing it all together, and to do that I'm just using normal wood glue and a few spots of CA glue, as that helps hold the pieces in position while the glue dries. So here's where we're up to at the moment. The slots, you can see where the front panel is going to go and slide in and out. The rear corners being mitered definitely give it a cleaner look, and I'm happy with the way it's looking so far. Now I can start making the lid and cutting that down to size, and I'm going to make it in two parts. It's going to have a top part and a lower part that's going to sit exactly in the dispenser, and I've rounded off the lower corners all the way round just to make it easier to locate the lid in the right place. And then I've turned the whole thing upside down and sat it on the lid, and then I'm simply going to put the bottom piece in position and glue it down, and then when that's done I can lift the dispenser off, shove a couple of screws in, and I can add some screws to the rest of it just to add a bit of strength. Then I can give it a good sand down. Then I use some wood filler just to close up any small gaps on the mitered corners and cover up the screw holes. I decided I wanted to put the word cats on the front, so I'm cutting out some letters on the bandsaw, and I'm using a chisel just to cut the centre of the A out, and then I could sand all the letters down on the disc sander just to remove any rough edges and refine the shape slightly. Then I add a couple of coats of acrylic primer undercoat, sanding in between coats. Followed by a top coat of matte black aerosol, and I also gave that 2 coats. So the final job to do is glue the letters on the front of the sliding panel, and to do that I'm simply using some CA glue. Right guys, hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down, leave a comment. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, smash that subscribe button, tap the bell icon, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So, till then, stay safe. See you later.